Hello everybody, let's discover what's the energies for July 2022 as recording this video here from Mexico, June 16, 2022. Before starting speaking about July, we just in the middle of June, and indeed I saw, speaking from May to June, to be a very significant month that could be like a circus. We indeed saw capitulation in Bitcoin that fell to 20K, and I mostly considered it to be optimization and correction to go to a safer place. It's all about mobility and adapting, socializing, going to new places, and I hope that still not late to most of you that are called to use the energies of June of optimization, mobilizing addresses, mobilizing passwords, changing your location, changing your environment. It's still not late. We just came out from eclipses. The forecast for June I did in the middle of eclipses, of a lunar eclipse in Scorpio that's very destructive, and indeed before the last full moon in Sagittarius we saw capitulation indeed. So the month of July is very interesting, and I was mentioning this month since the beginning of 2022 because this is not just the second chapter of 2022. This is very significant world structure. July ruled by the sign of Cancer. Cancer is ruled by the moon. The moon is changeable sign, adapting. The moon is water, ruling the water. When we had so many symbolism of 22 degrees, the 22 is a number that is the higher frequency of number 4. The structure, the earth should convert, transcend through the essence of water. 2, 2. The number 2 is water element and adaptability. We had in January 2020 22 degrees of Saturn and Pluto, and we had Jupiter and Neptune met in April 2022. It is crazy, in 22-23 of Pisces, and indeed in the 22 of February 2022 we actually started a more critical falls in different markets, but the war, the shortages, that we are still inside this. The two members in the private community, I said many times that what we may see from the 2222 in February may be just a trigger to the real drama event to happen by the end of August, July, mostly toward August, which is the opposite from February to August, 6 months, Aquarius to Leo. And July is the portal that is taking us to the drama of the Leo season. So very warm, very hot, and not just by weather-wise. This is because of authorities, control, and who is managing the world. So June indeed is optimization timing, mobilities, also exchanges. Some big stories of them were revealed: Celsius, Luna, hacks, corruption. And this is still not the corruption from what we may expect to see from politics, governments, how they really controlled us and abused us. Now we just revealed the little game of the crypto that faked the old structure to gain more dollars, more of the best product. Now is about a real drama. Remember that during 2020 I spoke a lot about my fear from 2022, about a lot of death probably, and I really worried that this will be related to the vax, because with the south node of Scorpio we are speaking about death, and we are speaking about debt, and about and about losses and bankruptcies. So indeed, all this year is very, and since the corona started, it's never happened really about the health. The health is the biggest cartel of narco traffic, I would say. The more people are sick, the more people are weak, the more people are demanding medicine. This is the easiest way to keep control. A lot of people know it from a relationship, falling in love in a person with problem or with shame or with victimization issues, and because of their fear that, the unconscious fear, maybe this person won't abandon me if I will treat him, I will be his her healer. So this is part of the strategy that is very known when the governments are using to put people in their cages and providing them sort of fake order in order to save them. So because we are speaking a lot about economy, the Taurus, Uranus is in Taurus, but just look at this. I'm showing you now July 1st, how we are starting the Gregorian month of July, and Venus in Gemini, Mercury in Gemini, and Uranus in the end of July, going to meet the North Node. We are going to see it later on. Still, Mars is in Aries, very strong. Mercury is very strong, both very masculine. And Mars is meeting Aries, that is related to discords and chaos situation. So we are prepared that what seems right now to be safe, and it's very much about safe and security, because Taurus is security and the moon is keeping safe. I want home, let's go back home, this is my home place, and what feels to us a reference, coordination. So both of those places right now are going to be in a quest. How you feel safe emotionally and how you feel secure also emotionally, and also with the resources that you are surrounded by. So Mars in Aries, near Aries, in Aries are very masculine and violent. We may see in the month of July a lot of eruption, violent. Of course, it started already in June, as we see, and together with the eclipses, a lot of shooting and people losing their mind, feeling unsafe, usually the vulnerable person, and when people has nothing less to lose, they become more dangerous. The more we are restricting people from access to things, they become dangerous. And this is in the energy asking us to transcend those insecurities, to have the security to go with your guts to create something new. Mars can be violent just to destroy other, but it could be also the freedom warrior. How we are becoming a freedom warrior. And this is all about taking risk. Connect with people, connect with contracts. Mercury in Gemini. There are so much connection that can happen. And the Uranus that come to the North Node, this is the good part of the equation for people that will do the work and will not care about go far from home, go far from what they know, and to find new level of securities, and collaborating, connecting the dots with things that they've knew doing before, with different talents, and to connect it to something new. Doors of heaven are ready to open, and it's happening already in June. It's very optimizing well energies to who is moving. Now, because Cancer is the opposite sign of Capricorn, and in the month of July we're going to have eclipses, eclipses we had last time in Capricorn in 2020, or the end of 2019. This is a full moon of Capricorn, is about taking authority, taking the rules to your hands, but not in order to break or to waste your energy on war or shooting or distracting someone. This is about freeing yourself. Instead of fighting now how I'm going to harm him or her, find a way to find the keys to go out from the jail. Don't waste time now to revenge the police in a way. Go with the divine keys that are given in July to open the cages. In June was time just to move our ass and to move from things that were abusing and were so revealed. Also, people that move their funds from here to there and exchanges are big alert here. And we started seeing already very promising project how they really use the structure, but I don't want now to speak just about crypto. This is about something big in the world that's related to shortages and how people feel safe in the world. Saturn retrograde, Neptune is retrograde as we are starting July. When we are looking on the next date that is very important, we are going directly to the the majority of July, or the first part, the first 2 weeks, will be the natural continuation of what I mostly spoke from May for June, being adapting, finding your new home, finding your new stability, your new adjustment of things. And just for the last days of Cancer, before we are entering to the Leo season, this has become geopolitical big alerts. So Chiron will join to the retrograde planets. Chiron retrograde, Neptune retrograde, Saturn retrograde, Pluto retrograde, all the outer planets retrograde. This is all about our personal life. Mars will be in Taurus and coming closer to Uranus, and Venus in Cancer, feeling safe in the place arrived already after the configuration and the movement that we are going to create and the people that we are going to meet still in the beginning, in the first part of July. And the contract that we are going to sign or the agreement that we are going to achieve very well for agreements and collaboration. We need each other. We need like-minded people together, each one to find his group. We really need some order of groups and not individuals lost alone. And look what is happening in July 19. Jupiter is arriving to the last degrees of 8 degrees. This is a very significant one. I will dedicate another video for this, but is the closest right now in this phase to Chiron, that is related to war, and is coming with the moon. They are all in Aries when just Mars ready to meet Uranus. I see here very violent invitation in the world that can affect a lot of resources. I'm smelling the bomb, I'm smelling the explosion, I'm smelling attack on any military or something. Saturn will be already in 23 degrees and is ready to create a form of 45 degrees with Jupiter. So this is going to challenge social safety and structure of government. And this is also going to launch new innovation, things of innovation that we start unveiling to those that will take the risk, and we'll see what next, maybe a new even new currency, maybe the future of Bitcoin will already emerge without people noticing it. But there are many things of the future and resources that may save us in the future, but who will be able to see this first? But Jupiter and Saturn are doing big changes in society, and in the time that Uranus is coming to meet the North Node with Mars is a blast. I feel like explosion of energy that could work for our best if we are going to use our resources and talents to break through the limits, to break through the limit of time and space, and to do something using technology, using the need for freedom and social freedom and connection and collaboration that I've just spoke before. And as we are looking by the end, how the month of July is ending is the exact connection of Mars, Uranus in the North Node is really crazy. And the new moon that will happen in Leo will do a positive aspect fire element with Jupiter. We just had as I'm recording this video, we just had a few days ago the full moon in Sagittarius. Now it will be Jupiter retrograde. Just also will start retrograde in July in 8 degrees, and will do a positive aspect with the new moon. It's a seed of Leo about authority, what we are starting, where is all your power. So even that I can predict here something that could be very scary in the world, like the real drama. This will be a portal, like using this dynamite bomb to cross the other side, like no punishment, no fear of guilt, no thing. It's all about freedom. Uranus is liberty and Mars is warrior of freedom. So if we will be able to do all the adjustments right now, and for the entire month, as I'm recording this video, to the middle of July, all the adjustment, all the people, all the contract, getting the courage, going out from there, waiting up or waiting for the opportunity to break through. This will be your biggest gift and safety. But the crazy thing is that Uranus and North Node is very unknown. It's like you need to jump. It's like a bungee place that is will something will explode. You don't need to plan. You cannot even plan for this. This is about trusting the people that you have, the resources that are surrounding you, and all what you have been prepared so far. If you are just passive person waiting on the wing of the beast, you are going to fall to all parts, waiting for help. This is a time for the warrior and the spiritual worker here to be freer and probably to be able to save some other people that haven't been prepared or seeing the signs on the wall. This is also a very big event for the financial market, and I'm pretty much worried for all of us right now that are sitting on Tether, that are sitting on stable coins and I don't know, crypto. This is a big event that's related to dollars, maybe a new coin of government that's going to be launched here, or any restriction. I see, specifically I spoke with the private community about things that I'm seeing very worrying about Binance. And you know, we already saw it in the last month how some exchanges really locked the funds of people. That is so ridiculous. If you are not trading, or at least the money that you are, the funds that you are not trading, why to keep it on exchanges? What's the sense here? So it's all about independency and going to the next level of evolution and technology that related to the era of Aquarius, taking all your control, doing what you exactly wanted and wish yourself to be, freer and where to be. And despite of the craziness that is coming, just adjust your life. I flew to Argentina in the end of, to what I saw in the end of December 2019, and this was my best bet on how my life transformed. This is like take a change of any quantum leap here. Prepare yourself, buy the tickets, connect, do the emails you need in the next month for being in the right place when all those things that I'm seeing to be very dramatic, mostly end of July, August, September, that may be very big tsunamis in many places around the world. But you should fly up so nothing will touch you. Think like a drone, that whatever is collapsing beneath, you are still safe and standing calm with the energy that is giving you the ability to fly. I hope it was resonating or helping somehow. Anyhow, all what I'm saying for financial topics, as usual, written all over, is non-financial advice. It's for entertainment purposes. You always need to connect it with another indicators and perspective. And I hope that my astrology observation giving good contribution to your overall wisdom. And I'll see you in the next video. Check the links below. Bye.